Hello and welcome to Election Night in America 2024. Today is Tuesday, November 5th, 2024, and Joe Biden and Donald Trump will get to see whether America chooses them to be the next president or to continue being president. Both of these people have served as president of the United States. Biden, the incumbent president of the United States, the 46th president, and Donald Trump, the 45th president of the United States, former president and predecessor to Joe Biden, could actually become a successor after this election. However, we have yet to see the results. At the moment, we are going to start off with the 7 p.m. poll closings, which include 60 electoral votes. This includes the state of Indiana, Kentucky, Georgia, South Carolina, Virginia, and Vermont. Major calls will be made beginning at the 7 p.m. poll closings. We can project that Joe Biden will win the state of Vermont with its 3 electoral votes, a big win for Joe Biden in Vermont with its 3 electoral votes. Considered a solid state, however, every win is crucial in the Electoral College. We can also project that Joe Biden will win the state of Virginia, something that Republicans thought they had a chance at after Glenn Youngkin's victory in 2021, with Donald Trump running on the issue of getting rid of critical race theory in education and getting rid of certain sexual education taught in schools. However, Joe Biden will retain the state of Virginia, and it does not. And his campaign, Trump's campaign, was not enough to overturn the state. Donald Trump, however, in contrast, will win the state of Kentucky with its 8 electoral votes. He will also win South Carolina with its 9 electoral votes, and Indiana with its 11 electoral votes. 3 big wins for Donald Trump that will increase his electoral margin. However, Georgia, with its 16 electoral votes, remains too close to call Donald Trump with a 0.5% lead in the state of Georgia. Small lead, yet Trump has the lead. At the moment, Donald Trump is leading Joe Biden in the Electoral College with 28 electoral votes to Joe Biden's 16. Georgia remains too close to call. The 7:30 p.m. poll closings are now out, which total up to 38 electoral votes from 2 crucial toss-up states, and then including West Virginia. These include the states of Ohio, West Virginia, and North Carolina. We can make a major projection that Ohio will go to Donald Trump. This state was considered a toss-up state back in 2016 and even 2020. However, the TEP decision desk has now concluded that Donald Trump will win the state of Ohio by a fairly likely margin of 9 to 10%. This is a state that has continued to trend Republican, and Donald Trump has really validated that tonight, winning Ohio off right after the closing of the polls. Donald Trump will also win the state of West Virginia, a solid Republican state with 4 electoral votes. North Carolina, however, remains too close to call, but Donald Trump does have a commanding 5-point lead in the state. At the moment, Donald Trump is leading Joe Biden with 49 electoral votes to Biden's 16. However, there are many more states to call, as you can see. A lot of gray still on the map. 8 p.m. poll closings. These will include the states of Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Florida, D.C., Alabama, Mississippi, Missouri, and Illinois. All of these states total up to 168 electoral votes, many areas for Biden and Trump to gain in their margins. We can project that Donald Trump will win Oklahoma with its 7 electoral votes, Missouri with its 10 electoral votes, Tennessee with its 11 electoral votes, Mississippi with its 8 electoral votes, Alabama with its 9 electoral votes, and Maine's 2nd Congressional District with its 1 electoral vote. Maine 2nd has also continued to trend Republican, at least under Donald Trump's campaigns. He has done very well there, and we can now project off the bat he will win Maine's 2nd Congressional District, something that was harder to call back in the previous elections. However, Joe Biden will win the state of Illinois with its 19 electoral votes, and also the state of Maryland with its 10 electoral votes. D.C. he will win. New Jersey with its 14 electoral votes. Connecticut with its 7 electoral votes. Rhode Island with their 4 electoral votes. Massachusetts with its 11 electoral votes. Maine at large and its 1st Congressional District with its 3 electoral votes. Donald Trump, in contrast, will win its 2nd Congressional District. And Delaware with its 3 electoral votes. Another big win for Joe Biden in his home state of Delaware, garnering their 3 electoral votes. However, Florida remains too close to call, but Donald Trump does lead by 4.5% in the state. A big lead for Donald Trump. However, Florida will remain too close to call at the moment. Pennsylvania is also too close to call, but Biden up by around 0.5% in the state of Pennsylvania. We still are unable to call Pennsylvania. Also, New Hampshire is too close to call, but Biden is up at the moment by about 3.6%. Actually, I believe 4.6%. So Biden, with a very, very big lead, or not very big, or significant lead in New Hampshire, however, the state remains too close to call. At the moment, Biden has now caught up in the Electoral College. Trump is at 93 electoral votes, and Joe Biden is caught up now and is at 90. So Trump only now has a 3 electoral vote lead over Biden, and you can see the green starting to fill in, showing those states that are still too close to call, and the decision desk has not been able to project. However, we will now get into many more states. Starting off with the 8:30 p.m. poll closing of Arkansas, we can project that Donald Trump will win Arkansas with 6 electoral votes. Now we head into the 9 p.m. poll closings. That's total up to 157 electoral votes. These include the states of North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Nebraska, Colorado, Kansas, New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, Louisiana, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, and New York. Major states and major amounts of electoral votes that can be allotted to each of the candidates. We can project Donald Trump will win North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, South Dakota with their 3 electoral votes, Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, Kansas with its 5 electoral votes, Nebraska's at-large district with its 2 electoral votes. We can also project that he'll win Nebraska's 1st congressional district and 3rd congressional district that total up to 2 electoral votes. However, Nebraska's 2nd still unable to project. And we'll also project Donald Trump will carry the state of Louisiana with its 8 electoral votes, another strong Republican southern state. Donald Trump will win Louisiana handily against Joe Biden. However, Joe Biden will win the state of New York with its 28 electoral votes, gaining a significant amount of electoral votes from that state, winning that solid blue state, Joe Biden, increasing his total there. He will also win in Colorado with its 10 electoral votes, the former toss-up state of Colorado, now becoming more likely to solid Democrat. Joe Biden will win that state easily against Donald Trump. New Mexico will go to Joe Biden. Many people thought, or some people thought at least, that this state could possibly narrow up this election. However, Joe Biden still wins it. It narrows up slightly, but it will go to Joe Biden by about 7%. A big win for Joe Biden in New Mexico, carrying that state that has now become essentially Democratic. However, we can now make a major projection. We can project that Donald Trump will win the state of Florida with its 30 electoral votes. This state has continued to trend to the right over the previous election cycles. Now it comes into fruition. Donald Trump wins the state of Florida by over 5 percentage points. This is a major win for Donald Trump in Florida and comes as a result of significant Hispanic party affiliation shifting to the Republicans in that state and across the nation. This is a major win and indicator for how the Hispanic community now views politics in America. Donald Trump wins Florida with its 30 electoral votes. We can also project that Donald Trump will win the state of North Carolina with its 16 electoral votes. Another major toss-up state for Donald Trump will go. And we can see in this state, at least some of the suburban women shifting in their bend and voting to Donald Trump this time due to his campaign against CRT and other certain aspects of the education system in schools. Wasn't enough in Virginia, however. North Carolina, a closer state than Virginia, it will go to Donald Trump by a fairly likely margin by about 4 points. However, Arizona is too close to call Biden with a 0.8% lead in the state. It remains too close to call, however. Wisconsin also remains too close to call, Trump up by about 0.5% there. Michigan, too close to call, Biden up by about 1.5% there. Minnesota, also too close to call, Biden is leading in that state by 3.2%. Texas is also too close to call, but Donald Trump has a pretty commanding lead of about 6.5% in that state. However, it is still too close to call at the moment. And Nebraska 2nd is still too close to call. Biden, however, up by around 2.6%, but it is still too close to call. Joe Biden, however, keeps the lead in Nebraska's 2nd congressional district. Donald Trump is now still ahead of Joe Biden in the electoral count at 172 electoral votes to Biden's 133. We now see this map starting to fill in across the country as we head into the West Coast, entering that time zone, although the little gray splotch of Iowa still has not yet to be called. But we continue to trend, moving to the left side of the country. The 10 p.m. poll closings have come. This includes 2 toss-up states, including Nevada and Iowa, and 2 fairly Republican states of Montana and Utah. We can project that Montana will go to Donald Trump with its 3 electoral votes, And Utah will also go to Donald Trump with its 6 electoral votes. A heavily Mormon state voted for Mitt Romney, however, has ousted him in the Senate in the Republican primary. Donald Trump will win that state there by 6 electoral votes. And we can also make a big projection that Donald Trump will win the state of Iowa by 6 electoral votes. A major win for Donald Trump in Iowa. This is a state that has continued to trend to the right, and we have really seen that come into fruition. Donald Trump winning Iowa by about 8% this election, a big win, and we are able to project that at the moment. There really is no chance of Joe Biden winning the state of Iowa. However, we can also make a big projection. Donald Trump will win the state of Texas with its 40 electoral votes. He will hold on there due to significant migration from California, where conservatives left that state to move to other states such as Arizona, such as Nevada, Texas, Florida, helping him win there, and the significant Hispanic shift in the state. Trump wins 40 electoral votes out of the state of Texas, a massive win for the Republicans. However, Joe Biden will win Nebraska's 2nd Congressional District with its single 1 electoral vote, a small win for Joe Biden. However, he has won that state. 1 electoral vote compared to 40 from Texas. However, a minor win is still a big win, especially in an election as close as this. However, Nevada remains too close to call in a dead heat between Donald Trump and Joe Biden, and Nevada with its 6 electoral votes, definitely a state that you're going to be looking at this election. At the moment, Donald Trump is now up in the Electoral College count by about 100 electoral votes. This is very, very big. However, there are still many states not yet to call, and especially those East Coast states that definitely tend to tilt to the Democrats, or really lean to the Democrats. And as we head into that hour, let's take a look at it. The 11 p.m. poll closings include the states of Washington, Oregon, California, Idaho, and Hawaii. Let's get right into our projections of this new poll closing. We can project that Joe Biden will win the state of Washington with its 12 electoral votes. We can also project that he'll win the state of Oregon with its 8 electoral votes, as well as the state of California with its 54 electoral votes. Major win for Joe Biden, California, racking up dozens of electoral votes in the state, the biggest state, in the most populated state in the union. A crucial victory for Joe Biden in California. Joe Biden will also win the Pacific Island state with its 4 electoral votes of Hawaii, another win for Joe Biden in Hawaii. We are now able to also make a major projection in Minnesota. Joe Biden will win that state with 9 electoral votes by about 2.6% in Minnesota, 9 electoral votes. It's a win, however, it has narrowed up significantly from 2020. We can also project that Donald Trump will win the state of Idaho with its 4 electoral votes, another win for Trump in Idaho. We can also make a major projection. We can project that Donald Trump will win the state of Wisconsin with its 10 electoral votes, an incredible win. Donald Trump cracking that blue wall that Joe Biden attempted to rebuild in 2020. It does appear that Donald Trump will win. We can now project, the decision desk of TEP can project that Donald Trump will win the state of Wisconsin. Major victory for him there, and a crucial state that he needs to reach the magic number of 270, which will give him the presidency. We can also project Donald Trump will win the state of Arizona, continuing that trend of these southern states, Hispanics voting in a drastic shift to the right in a lot of these southern areas, including in Arizona, which is why we are also now able to make another major projection in Nevada. Donald Trump will win Nevada with its 6 electoral votes. Significant backlash against Joe Biden in the way he's run the economy, really hurting areas in Las Vegas and Carson City, and once more that significant Hispanic shift, where we saw that party affiliation shift in Florida. We saw the trends from 2016 to 2020 back in Texas and in Florida and Nevada and Arizona, and this is now coming to fruition with Donald Trump flipping the state of Nevada, a state that he lost the last 2 elections that he ran in, now winning that state for the first time in history that he has won that state. At the moment, Donald Trump is now almost at 270 electoral votes, 259 to Biden's 222. Biden's still able to catch up. There are still states out there. However, Donald Trump is 11 electoral votes from being elected the next president. At the moment, we have the 1 a.m. poll closings, which include 3 electoral votes in the state of Alaska. We can project that Donald Trump will win the state of Alaska with its 3 electoral votes. Now, we are going to be able to make a projection. We can project that Donald Trump will win the state of Pennsylvania with its 19 electoral votes, cracking completely that blue wall that Biden held up in 2020, Trump continues that Rust Belt shift to the right, winning Pennsylvania with its 19 electoral votes. A major, major victory for Donald Trump in Pennsylvania. We can also project Donald Trump will win Michigan, continuing that and taking back the whole Rust Belt states that he won in 2016, taking them back from Joe Biden once again in 2024, taking Michigan with its 16 electoral votes. This means that we can make a major projection. Donald Trump will be, I guess, re-elected President of the United States. He will do what only one man has done before, winning non-consecutive terms as president. This means that he will serve, he had and he will continue to, effective in January, serve as the 45th and 47th President of the United States, the former and only other person to do this, Grover Cleveland, serving as the 21st and 23rd President, Trump making history, winning 2 non-consecutive terms, and he will go on to become the 47th President of the United States, being sworn in January 20th, 2025. We can project, however, now that Joe Biden will win the state of Georgia by an incredibly narrow margin. Joe Biden will carry that state, and we've seen that leftward trend in Georgia. Joe Biden will also win the state of New Hampshire with its 4 electoral votes. Another big state, Joe Biden, pretty popular in the Northeast, and he will win that state of New Hampshire with its 4 electoral votes by about 3%. At the moment, and the final electoral map has Donald Trump at 296 to Joe Biden's 242 electoral votes. Most definitely not a landslide election for Donald Trump. However, it is a victory nonetheless, and something that Republicans should be incredibly enthused and happy about, with Republicans and Donald Trump retaking the White House for the next 4 years. A major victory for Republicans. Donald Trump will go on to serve as the 47th President of the United States, flipping Nevada, Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania from 2020, giving him this election victory. Once more, thank you guys so much for watching this election night video. I spent a lot of time on it, so I really appreciate it. Thank you guys all for watching it. Please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are nearing 300 subscribers, so if we could hit 300 subscribers, that would be awesome. And, feel free to subscribe. It's free, and I have no intention of stopping making videos. I do plan to continue making daily videos on these elections, predictions, poll analysis, and whatnot. So you got nothing to lose. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Please comment below if you have any suggestions on videos you think I should make in the future. I'll definitely be interested in considering them. Like the video if you really enjoyed it, and I hope you did. And once more, thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more videos, and once more, have a great day.